Third time's a charm. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's actually get a run. I should be local recording this. I'll worry about that later. As long as the internet doesn't die. Yep, my internet has been behaving. Except when it doesn't. Because. There's really no real. I mean, I know what you're saying. It probably makes more sense to do that, but. Well, it's just been this way for years. It used to be different, too. I think there were a few early runs where we started when we selected Angel itself. Average, it's like, 1 second. Nice. Well, it should be like... Oh, darn you. Internet should be better than it really is, but it's Comcast, so it's like, upload is like 2 megabytes per second, generally. The PC version is great. Very pleased with it. Like, it should be higher than what it's... It should be higher. They say it's higher, but it's not, actually. Catch that... It just randomly just drops for no reason whatsoever. So... if you want to know more about the PC version, why it's better, type !versions, my version difference document, as a section dedicated just to PC differences. Yep, Comcast. The weird thing is, like, they were good for, like, the entirety of the year up until, like, oh, July, end of July? And then I couldn't even stream for, like, 5 seconds without it dropping. And now it's back to... Oh, now it's back to, semi-okay, but not as it was before. It's been, like, up and down since I've lived here for, like, 3 years. But there are really no other options, and... my landlord has, you know, helped as best. Like, they did get a new router, which actually may have been the fix. It's still not great, but, versions with an S. It's still not great, but it's better. It should be better than what it actually is, but yeah. But I'm making it work.
Dangerous.
If only there was a ring hotkey, but alas, we do not have one. Oh, that was me being dumb. I should have been holding straight right there as opposed to slightly above right. Yeah, I didn't. I deliberately made sure that I didn't swap personas. Like, I was thinking, okay, don't go to the menu to change to Khan. Just need to change the ring. Yeah. Still haven't shaken off that muscle memory entirely. And like I said, still getting used to the new hotkey setup, so I'm in a period of adjustment right now. Should have been a neutral turn. Neutral turn is faster there. I also kind of want to change my live split layout, like mid-run, but it's okay for now. Dang, well, at least you dropped by when you could. That's the important thing. Yeah, darn internet. We have lived at this place for 3 years. Internet's been actually a roller coaster. It's been really good, it's been really bad. There were streams where I had to use my cell phone internet to do a few streams. Those were dark days. But, yeah, wherever I move, hopefully the next few years, they need to have better internet. Thank you for the good luck. Yep, I saw that. I actually, I did testing last night on the preview version, and they fixed that as well as the randomization on critical hit points. Felt good. I'm back on the regular version, so to speak. I'm not on the preview version, but I believe they rolled out those features to the regular version. Preview version, it's like the beta. It's like in the beta menu. Darn you. They like go into a. Oh wait. Oh whoops. Oh, I need to get used to that. I'm not used to that at all. Do you go into the property? I don't have enough. Wait, dude. Hello? There we go. Dangerous. Jumping between mouse and keyboard, or mouse and gamepad is still awkward for me. Little bit of time lost there. Anyway, to not be interrupted, you go into the properties of the game. You go into, I believe it's beta, and then you look at one of the tabs in beta. I think one of them is opt out of beta or whatever, and then you scroll down from that, and then on that feature it'll be preview. So that'll be the build that that they had. I mean, you don't need it because they already rolled it out, but I was just curious about the changes. Like from there. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Simna. I'll catch you later. Okay, this isn't going to be a perfect split, obviously, due to that, me fumbling with the mouse and gamepad. But, that's not a big deal at all. I'm not going to worry about being super perfect. Okay, that was like 4 or 5 shots. Oh yeah, the HD, so yeah, adding some HD elements, stuff like that is nice. I know a lot of people were dreading the whole Nisa publishing thing, but despite, I mean, as far as the game itself goes, they've put good attention to making it as good as it can be, and as well as accurate to the core game. I'm really happy they patched in the JP blood vial differences. Like previously, all the JP features, if you selected the Japanese language, were there, except the blood cap was different. It was using the US caps, but they fixed that, and I'm so glad. in case anybody wanted to, you know, have 255 on normal or... Whoa, what was that? Or 77 on deadly. They only mentioned the, on the patches, the 255 on normal, but Killer7 has 8. And then I think it was Yin who mentioned that he tested as well all of the other difficulties.
You think you killed me? Better think again.
Okay, I can't do the turnaround thing that we normally do on console yet because the muscle memory's not there and I'm not going to do it in the middle of a run. So I'm just going to run normally. Seriously, this fight is almost too easy now. I should do a Hopper 7 run soon. Might do that before I dip into Killer7. Oh, yep, this fight is just way too easy now. Oh, yeah, this won't be sub 12. This was a good chapter, but not quite perfect. I missed that dodge roll with the smile leaving the soul shell room, and then I fumbled with the controller and everything. But yeah, it does seem. What is going on? You guys see that? Is there like some? Do you see like the black artifact happening? That happened like during the Harmon cutscene when he was transforming. Slightly late split. Yeah, it's still a good time. Hey Ryu, how's it going? I wanted to adjust my layout so that I could show the previous split. I'm good, how about you? Nah, worry. I'll change my layout next time. That's good. See. Had some internet issues earlier, but those seem to be fixed, so I'm doing alright. Oh, darn it. I was holding not low enough there. Hotkey number 5. Oh, and guess what, everyone? This is something I didn't realize it was actually a bug, not a feature, but we got this back.
Dangerous.
Yeah! You do that fast walking animation, Con. Proud of you.
Dangerous.
I assumed that was a fix, but it turns out, nope, it wasn't. So they fixed it back to what it was.
Dangerous.
I always scan this dude because I can never tell where he is. That guy is annoying because he's around a corner. This guy, I can see without much trouble. It helps that the lighting behind him makes him pretty visible.
Fuck you.
Yep, the weak spots are back to the randomized as they were on console. So that is fixed. It's good because the weak spots I got in the waiting room before they fixed that were actually bad, so. Indeed it is, I'm happy they made that change. Or fix, rather. I also saw that. I'm probably not going to do the strat in that one room just because I'm not sure they fixed everything yet. Haven't really tested it thoroughly enough. But it's nice that they looked into that. So that, like, literally just one room is different in a run on PC Killer7, which is nice. Yeah, pretty quick change too. Horse crash? Oh. I have not seen that. Rather, I have not seen on mine. Hotkey for mask is 6. That's weird. Hotkey for con is 5. I have to say it out loud. Confirm. Myself. And the universe. Yeah, it could be something weird like that.
Dangerous.
Still seems a little fast. Indeed.
Dangerous.
Okay, this room is still the same. It's just a bit slow, or not a bit slower, but it's a bit riskier if you're like not on top of it. Yep. The smiles get way closer to you than they do on GameCube. This is the one room that I cannot do the same. So I'm just going to take it really safe. This is the one room out of the entire game that I cannot do the same way. As of right now. Which is kind of crazy to think of. Out of dozens of rooms, only one is different. In a run as of right now. Up, up. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Take it safe. Okay, I'll take it. That was not a good room, but I didn't die. Could have been worse. That room is always actually pretty tricky, even on GameCube. Like, if you don't nail that initial dodge roll, you have to just make sure you kill one of those smiles. Or else, you know, it's run over. Down right? Yep. This chapter I feel it's been okay. A little bit of a hot mess at parts. You can hear the what he's saying in English in that line. Ha ha, it's false. Like, after playing the Japanese version and recording all of those scenes for YouTube, I can more so than I could before, like, hear all of, like, the English equivalents of what the Remnant Psyches are saying. Okay, I think the splits are okay now. Or what I want them to be. You can you still see world record, like, at the bottom of my splits there? I added one more thing. One more split so you could see the previous one. Hotkey for Kevin is 3. Hey, zombie, you right? Did you time that? Welcome. To be honest, if I had changed to a different personality, it wouldn't have been that big of a time loss. Like, we're talking, like, fractions of a second as far as walking speed goes. Speaking, I shot a bit more. I felt like I was, like, missing a lot of shots there. Okay, yeah, my splits look fine. Yeah, I realized I couldn't see the previous split based on the way I had my split set up, and naturally I want to see what my previous split was, so. Not sold in this layout yet. Is that countdown faster? I saved 0.1 second. Nice. Yeah, as expected. That wasn't a great one, but it was okay. I'm actually gonna save the most time, at least in the first half of the game, here, because I'm gonna use two new strats. I'm gonna kill the backside as a mask, assuming I don't mess it up, and then I'm gonna do the death warp, which I did not do last run deliberately. Like I knew of it, I knew it was faster, but I wanted to just use pure GameCube strats, see how it would work for a comparison for later runs. So I did practice this in yesterday's stream. I probably should have killed it as Kevin first, but whatever. I just wanted to switch to make sure I got the hotkey right. It's not that big a deal. Okay, I learned this from practice. I don't want to get too close. That's fine. This part is actually pretty tricky if you're not careful. Thank you. Fortunately, I have not at least missed the micro in a long time. 3, 4. Okay. I actually got that in practice yesterday. At least once. I did practice this level a few times, so that's not bad. Like, if it's below 5, I'm pretty happy. If it's below 10, it's eh. Anything higher than 10 is not good. Although it hasn't gotten to the point where we have to reset for bad dice rolls, but I mean, I've gotten some pretty nasty dice rolls, so. But I haven't reset to them yet, I think. Have to wait for that guy to explode. Now, I was actually thinking of streaming Let It Die today, because I was a little tired after work, but after I ate something and stretched a bit, I was fine. So, you know, doing the run now. That was me being bad with the instant enters there. Those are deliberate hits. One day I'll learn the most optimized way to do that. I know, right? I'm shocked at how much fun I'm having with it. I expected to play it maybe like for an hour or two to try it out and be like, okay, not my thing. But I'm actually like what, like 18 hours into it right now, and I unlocked the beam katana the other day, and like I'm gonna use the beam katana forever and ever as long as I can. Oh, yeah, I actually just beat the level 10 boss. Like it was earlier yesterday, like yesterday morning. Checking my soul shells because sometimes I'm paranoid that I don't pick them up. Oh no, I refuse to spend real money. I'm gonna keep the free-to-play game free. Which means I fully expect that when the game gets really grindy, and I've been told it gets really grindy, once you get to the last 10 floors of the of the 40. But I'm sticking with everything that I can get from playing. I'm not spending money on Let It Die. Killer7, how is it going? Bad with money? That's fair. Yeah, I'm glad. Like, that's how I got the beam. Well, first I didn't realize that dead metals actually did, so I spent too many of them early on, but then, I realized, okay, wait, let's not do this, and let's be wise with how we spend them. And so, I got enough to buy the beam katana. So I'm happy. I'm a happy man. I'm dual-wielding beam katanas, even. I bought 2. Well, technically more, so I wouldn't run out when they break. Free to play until you need to pay. Well, oh, 777's played it extensively. Well, extensively is that accurate? 150 hours, you said. Yeah, probably extensively. Yeah, and the beam katana is good. Like, it's not just like a weak weapon that I like for the novelty. Like, not only is it making me giddy just for the No More Heroes reference, but it's actually really good. Like, and I'm so glad they did that. Also, naturally, in the waiting room, I have the music set to the No More Heroes theme. Press 6. Yeah, like, his items are good. Like, the pants are good. Everything's good. Okay, set up the Death Warp. Enter the... that. You farm the floor 9. I'm not worried about, really, my only thing was that, I just want the beam... like, the pants are cool, everything else is cool, but, I just wanted the beam katana, and now that I have the beam katana, like, I don't need anything else. I'll be happy. I'm happy as is. Turn into Coyote. Coyote's Warp. I haven't even touched, like, the raid feature at all. I looked it up and what it does. It's like, this seems okay, but... maybe I'll like it once I do it. Like the entire game, for that matter. It's real dumb, though? Okay. I was looking it up, and then I saw someone streaming it. Or I hosted someone streaming it the other day. And she showed off a bit of the raid feature. It's like, this looks okay. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking of making a tweet. Be like, oh, I'm No More Heroes doing it. But then I didn't, because I already made a post about having the katana in the first place. And the reason why I die as Coyote here, as opposed to Kevin, is because even on the PC version, Kevin dies really slowly for some reason. Simna tested everyone's dying speed, and like, everyone dies at different speeds. It's weird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's... I don't... yeah. I switched to Wind Ring already? Okay, switching to mouse and keyboard. Also, I'm hoping that they do a... Oh, whoops, wrong button. But I'm hoping they do an encore of the Killer7 event, just so I can get the demon gun. The flowers do nothing. Shooting them does nothing, it's just a neat thing to do. Oh, no! No! Gotta reset. Well, I'm just doing the No More Heroes music now, because it was I was doing it random, and then the stream I was watching last night at the No More Heroes music's like, oh, let me at least rock it out now. Have my fun and pretend I'm actually Travis. Oh, split. Slightly late. But that's a 47-second time gain. Well, technically it's closer to like 55, so... Hello, Balso Snow, welcome. I played Contact, it's good. It's been a while since I played it, years ago, but I remember liking it a lot. Maybe a lot might be a bit much, but it's a good game. It's mainly it's more Atlas than Grasshopper, but still good. Got it, nice. It's a shame. Apparently, I don't know the exact reasoning why, but I've been told like there are some licensing issues that Akira Yamaoka spoke about on a stream or something once, as to why they cannot have an official Let It Die like soundtrack release. But like it's all on SoundCloud and presumably easy to just find MP3s online. Yeah, that would be a logical issue. Dang. Well, not every game will be for everyone. Alas, that's how it is. Or done in a way, even conceptually, the way it's done won't make everyone happy. I'm liking it so far. I imagine once I get to the grindier parts, it'll start testing me. But we'll see. I'm really enjoying the game. For now. Yeah, that's true. Good old royalties. Go into the shadow. I do think the tone to Let It Die is still a bit too try-hard. Like a lot of non-pseudo-directed Grasshopper games, but it wears it on its sleeve a little better than like Killer's Dead. Or like Lollipop Chainsaw. Like, it tonally still a little bit much, but it definitely feels like it's gelling more. I think the director of Let It Die was also the director of Killer is Dead. So, despite having some flavors of Killer is Dead, I'm liking Let It Die a lot more. Like, I don't really care for Killer is Dead much, but hey, if nothing else, it shows that it shows progress for that director, which I can respect, and I'm enjoying. I'm legitimately enjoying the game, as I've stated multiple times. Okay, so it is the same guy. That's what I thought. Basically. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm glad you said. I was gonna say too. Like, another thing is that like Killer's Dead doesn't really have any likable characters, and while most of the cast of Let It Die I don't care about, the mascot is, you know, Uncle Death is legitimately a fun character. He goes a long way to redeeming the rest of the cast. Bad movement. I don't know. I'm just not. I'm not digging, like, the Mushroom Magistrate is like, she's okay. The other characters in the arcade are I don't really care for. Yeah, her design is, I like her design to some extent. It's just, it's not really for me, and I don't find her character that likable. I don't find her unlikable, but yeah, basically. Like when Uncle Death appears like before the first boss on floor 10, it's like, oh, thank you. Thank you for supporting me, Uncle Death. Ring hotkeys. I believe it was either Ultra Sun or Yin Yin that mentioned they were lobbying for the ring hotkeys, but they did not get what they wanted. Okay, so far made it this far into the game without accidentally swapping to a wrong persona, so we're good. About the zine, nice. I still need to read through it. I got it at like a time where I was really busy, and then I've been having so much other stuff to read that I just haven't yet. I'm a bad person. Yeah, I'm really liking the devs doing that. Some really legitimately solid changes. Elevator, I haven't spoken to her much. You mean the express elevator? Like, I haven't used that feature at all.
Dangerous.
Yeah, I flipped through it. There's some real, I mean, just at a glance. Oh, wait. The artwork is great to it. I just need to actually read the, you know, the articles. Oh, nope. Learn the alphabet. I work in a library. I should know the alphabet by now. That's true. I actually think I did get a few of those express passes, but I didn't actually know what they did, like my first few days. So they naturally expired, but when I get one, I will use it. Like, there's such a learning curve to that game. I keep being like slightly off in a lot of main centers today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still 4. Still 4. Darn you. 5. 6. 7. 8. 8. Darn you. 9. 10. No, the capsule machine is the same. They just made it faster. Best pass good for a boss. Good to know. Thank you. I We'll see. I know people have been clamoring for a Flower, Sun, and Rain remake, or even just a remaster of the PS2 version.
Dangerous.
I don't own the PS2 version. I would own it, and I'd want to play it, but since it's obviously in Japanese, I can't really do much with it. Oh, here's one strat that's so much better on PC due to the healing hotkey. Tank him. Oh! Dang it. I'm a dummy because I should have waited to use that hotkey because the direction is still a directional pad. Checking blood. That's good to know though. I should be much more careful when I heal because I have it set to the D-pad, but still it still takes direction. Soon to play Blood Plus. Splithium, I still have no idea what Splithium does. Or whatever it's called. Or what the blood thing does. But apparently it's like a raid feature, which I haven't touched yet, so... Or like a later game feature, I think, is what the Bloodium, whatever it's called, does. You have no way to... emulate it? You can emulate the disc. For tanks and upgrade RD... Okay, good to know.
Dangerous.
Christinus, nice. I think I remember reading that, actually, what those do. I'll look into it again. Midpoint between Killer7 and No More Heroes. I've actually heard that. Funnily enough, like I watched someone stream Lollipop Chainsaw, which is a game I haven't played, and I was thinking, man, this looks like a halfway point between No More Heroes and Killer's Dead, which makes sense considering it came out between those two games. Upgrade tanks, freezer. Okay, I'll look. I should probably do the raid feature if it lets me upgrade stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to play like a PS2 game and just emulate it, PC SX2 is what I use to play JP PS2 Killer7. A little long there. I should have been a little closer. That wasn't bad, though. I don't know. I was speaking more at a glance. It at least at a glance, it looked like a weird halfway point between those two games. If nothing else, I don't believe Lollipop Chainsaw had a lock-on feature, which Killer's Dead didn't have a lock-on feature, but No More Heroes does. I'm remembering it right. That was just my impression of it. If I get a system that can play it, I'm obliged to do one play of it. Where did I save that much time? 28 seconds. I don't know. I really didn't care for the way No More, or I didn't care for the way Killer's Dead. Its combat felt. It's more involved. There's more to it. Yes, than No More Heroes 1, but I'm not sure if it was just the flow of the game, the sound design or something. But I don't know. I prefer No More Heroes 1 combat, even if it's less involved. It just felt more satisfying to me. Shazadam any good? No idea. I've heard mixed reactions. I've never played it myself. Some people really like it, some people really hate it. It's one of the more polarized games. Or that of the non-pseudo-directed Grasshopper games. I hear it would have been better if it had like a New Game Plus feature, which it lacked. That's one criticism I've heard of it. Universally, even from people who liked it. Yep, good old executive meddling. Yeah, in the Art of Grasshopper Manufacture book, Suda goes into a little bit of that. They wanted to do more with it, but actually it was like they mentioned Kodakawa Games, actually, for that as well. They mentioned, like, they had their hand in it as well, causing some of the attention being paid to stuff that they didn't want to be paid to. Ferris wheel, I think. I need to get used to that strat on PC, because since I'm playing on a widescreen, my view there is different. Oh, that was me being totally dumb. I was holding like the literal opposite direction of what I needed there. Dangerous. I feel like my play is good right now, but not necessarily great. Like, I'm making a lot of... I haven't made like a bunch of major mistakes, but like it's like a bunch of minor mistakes here and there that don't really add up a whole lot of time, but like combined together I'm losing like a second or two here and there, like at junctions and stuff. And the 16:9 doesn't really throw me off, except like in some very rare cases where I use setups in the background, which is like very rare. Okay, switch to time ring, and then press 5. A little slow menuing, but that's a muscle memory thing. Like I still don't have yet. Dangerous. Is that a static? Switch to wind ring. That's me, and that's another instant enter. Like I'm being really dumb about. I should have been holding up. I should have known that. I was holding left, or not left, right. Either one was wrong anyway. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant like the visual effect. They fixed that. That's something they actually very recently fixed, and God, another small mistake. Yep, they're random again. They fixed that. The puzzle at the top of the Kaku building was also fixed for a bit, but they fixed that. Oh, that was bad terminology. That puzzle was not randomized before, and now it is randomized like it should be. I kind of wish one thing I could do is like assign like the hotkeys like to the C stick and change personalities from that, so I wouldn't have to like take my hand off the controller. But I feel like that would also like bring a high risk of me accidentally swapping personas simply because my direction on the stick is not that precise. I don't know. They originally like one of the beta testers mentioned that they thought that the fixed, or rather that the non-random critical spot was supposed to be a way to prepare you for Killer 8, so you know where they are ahead of time when they're invisible. But we assured them like, nope, it's not supposed to be that way. So it might be that sort of situation. Like it's more of a subtle thing that you might not even think about if you're not like one of us. Yo, Tugala. Yep, they patched the game, so the stuff that... It's basically closer to what it was on console. Oh, that too, they fixed that too, yep.
Adios.
Oh, dang it. I always go for that. There's like one room that's different. Like the junction is not the same, but there's very little left to fix left.
Dangerous.
I always take these guys really slowly. I should be more aggressive with them. That should have been lower.
Dangerous.
Good question. This track, yep, it is. To be honest, I don't... Some of the remastered soundtracks I don't really like. Based on the way they arrange them or what versions they chose. What ring do I have? I have the wind ring? Okay, I'm good. I should have been holding that incinerator correctly. That big silver case OST. I feel like somebody that like in like the branches of Grasshopper Twitter that I hang around in has to have that soundtrack, but I don't know. If you the hashtag hasn't been used in a while, but if you go on Twitter, it's like hashtag GHM collection. You might see somebody with that. Okay, here's the part where I'm going to switch to keyboard and mouse. I have to try and be fast with it, though. Okay, personally, now I switch control schemes. 1. I would 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's bad. That's good. It's always that second target that trips me up. Then, as if like it's a warm-up or something. Or see, that one was fast, ish. Still easier than on console. Note to self: learn the proper strat to this, which I keep saying every run. Also, I need to play God Hand. Speaking of soundtracks that must be the guy that did. Oh! Oh, okay. Almost bad. That's like the closest I've had in a while. And again! Gosh. I'm a perfectionist. I'm like, I'm not sure how many of you are noticing like me missing that many junctions. Like there, like I literally as I was doing it.
Dangerous.
A lot of my junctions are really off right now. None that I'm getting the mandatory ones, but not. Mandatory is in ones that if you don't get, you die. I'm getting those, but like a lot of the smaller ones I'm not getting. Or here it's on the PSN store though, God Hand. Better reload, indeed. It's also ridiculously huge. It is possible to line those guys up to kill them with a dodge roll at the same time, but it's also pretty risky. And I don't go for it. It might be a good task threat, though. Dude! That might be my controller? I feel like a lot of those incidenters, though, I've been messing up. Maybe I'll fiddle around more. I wasn't making these mistakes before, in previous practice. I'm using a GameCube controller. It might just me being slightly off today. That one felt like I should have got, but... Maybe I could fiddle with the dead zone a bit more. See, I got that one. I think it's just me. Ruga, I don't know. I know we were doing it and then we dropped it. Maybe next week? Remind me or else I will forget.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Dangerous.
Also reminds me I need to... I plan to play the GameCube version on a dance pad one day, and I think I might as well play this version on a dance pad. Why not? Might be even easier just to set up with Steam or something. Than trying to get Dolphin to accept it.
Dangerous.
And Serum is also pretty fast. They do say Let's Dance OU. And that's good. Whenever I get around doing that, I will begin by saying Let's Dance. That's clever. That was really slow. Dude, how much blood? Okay, I guess I was looking at the wrong thing. I thought I didn't have enough blood, and I was very confused. Do I use the mouse anywhere else in this run after this point? The answer is yes. I use it for the keyboard. I don't think I use it for aiming, though. It's using the PAL font. This is based on the PAL version. Dude, bad aim. There we go. That was not a good fight, but at least I didn't have to wait for her to get all the way around. Yeah, like that's not due to my controller. Like I'm just playing a little off today. But good enough to at least maintain a steady pace. So still a good run, just not a great run. But yeah, it's based on the PAL version when you're playing in English. When you actually boot up the PAL languages, it does have a few other minor PAL features as well. I believe it should have the spiky kanji. I haven't done much with the JP version, but it should. Yeah, this is basically the main version now. It's so similar to the GameCube version, like there's almost no point on running on GameCube. That being said, I am considering doing 2 final runs, getting 2 final PBs on normal and Killer 8 on GameCube as a sort of way to close that chapter, because my PB on normal on GameCube is like a year old, and my Killer 8 PB is also pretty old as well and has a death in it. So I may briefly revive that.
This is too easy.
I think you should get the echo. On PAL, like, I think JP is the only one that lacks the echo at points. I also want to do a run on I still haven't done a PS2 Killer 8 run, so. Oh! Darn you. Did not salvage that at all, but I can make this work. There are enough enemies here that give good blood. Enough enemies that give blood where I should be okay by the time I get to Ayami. I know Nate said to shoot the door earlier, but my issue with that is that if you do that, like, you get really close to the mother. Death Orb on... Oh, well, naturally, yes. And if they want to release Killer 7 on more systems, I'd be okay with that. It is a great theme. How much blood do I have? That should be okay. Yep, I've heard a lot of that too. Deliberate tank. Hello, Bunka High. Welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Shouldn't have moved forward there. I actually move forward if you notice, like at certain I do it a lot in the Kaku building just to be absolutely sure I picked up the item. But there was no point to that because I saw the item, or rather I turned off the thing. Like I saw that. You can walk through the laser while visible. It's just that it causes an alarm and then it locks certain things.
Dangerous.
Really, I'm okay with. Killer 7 on more systems. A little bit less blood than what I want, but enough where I could probably kill her without running out. Or maybe, like, I'll probably run out, but she'll be dead by the time. As long as I don't miss. Oh, I didn't hit her. Ooh, aim. Oh, I see, I'm not even running a blood. Not really, no. Because there's actually a delay when you select junctions with the mouse. Okay, fight. Even with a few missed shots. There's actually a delay with junctions. There's no such delay on gamepad. And for like this fight, it's like you don't really need it. I guess in theory this fight would be faster with it, but I mean, it's so short and like you have such a small frame to aim at. Like it's really no point. And swapping between them does get a bit annoying. Maybe I should mock speed here. I'll do that next run. Why is the pool so wavy? Good question. Also, Deadly is just annoying in general. There's a reason why almost nobody likes Deadly in the speedrun community. In fact, none of us like Deadly. I hate Deadly, the Deadly speedrun. Nate is the second person. The other person who has done a Deadly speedrun, he hates it too. Simna has never done a speedrun on Deadly. No one else has done a full run on Deadly. Because we hate it that much. Oh, dude! How'd he hit me? Well, that's why I heal. Granted, that's not quite perfect. On Killer 8, I probably wouldn't risk running past that guy. I did get caught in a junction there. That is also my bad. Yeah, that's probably why.
Dangerous.
Yeah, why not speedrun? It helps that this version is short. It's like a 30-minute shorter. Makes it that much more viable of a speed game now. Ooh. Good thing I checked my blood. I was about to mock speed there. I should have changed my rings as I was checking my blood the first time. Killer7's pretty weird though. Nagleria did submit it to a GDQ a while back, and they just said it was too weird, which is, I think, is a perfectly valid reason for their purposes. I mean, I guess you could put it off to the graveyard shift, but I was thinking of submitting to a GDQ sometime and submitting No More Heroes 1. I think that has a bit of a wider appeal, and it would help since you know, Travis Strikes Again, it's a bit more, the series is a bit more getting a bit more buzz. It's also a 2-hour game, even then it's a good chunk of time. I was thinking of submitting No More Heroes 1 any percent New Game Plus, which is like an easy, respectable 1.5 hours, and then submitting as like a long shot Hopper 7, so you get a like a slice of the game. That's fair. Oh, no stuff. Get a better pillow. Oh. Back is starting to ache a bit. Well, that'd be something. It also wouldn't be too long of a category. Boss rush? Oh, that's also actually a good idea. Boss rush. I didn't think of that. There are people working on modding it. People have done I've done some minor things so far. Yeah, no, that's a valid reason. Not weird at all. Aesthetically pleasing games are nice to play. I think I might lose time on this. I actually did do like a Henry boss rush as like a side thing once. I could do like just a regular Travis boss rush for a marathon. Yep, I'm losing time here. Bad luck with the bird. Oh, and I missed the. Yeah, this is not a good chapter. It was okay. I didn't kill the Camellia initially. Had to flounder around that. Ayami was okay. A few missed shots. Got hit by the bomb head. Yeah. I know Transmitter on Twitter modded Olmeda to be Iwazaru. I think there's a Steam. I think did he make a Steam guy? I think either he made one, or him, or someone else did, or they were going to. Someone was going to. But they're looking into it, and it's like, I hear it's there's a lot of potential there. I mean, people have already swapped in T-shirts and stuff like that, because it's all saved, like just as like regular image files. One person on the GameCube version, I believe, made like their own level, like the outside of Garcian's trailer. It's on YouTube. Tony Hawk, that I'd like that. I forget what it's called, but just dig around on like either Twitter or YouTube. Like I'm not sure what you would search under. It's like something outside of Garcian's trailer. Like they made a small level outside of that. Dang, why did I hold? I held the wrong instant enter there. I'm actually gonna take it a little bit safely here. Because I'm just playing a little off today. Just because the beginning of Alter Ego especially is very sensitive. I'm also glad when the game gives me moments so I can actually, like, have time to put my finger on the hotkey without having to wait. Okay, I'm not going to run past these guys, because if I miss the instant enter, then I would die. Or not die, but I would get very close to death. So normally you can run past them, but I don't want to risk it. You could run past them and dodge roll this guy, but I don't want to risk it right now. Oh, is that the level? Or is that something else?
Fuck you.
Very nice. Thank you for finding and sharing. Pretty neat.
Fuck you. Dangerous.
Ooh. My positioning was off there. That's what normally if you get in the right position and then scan, you can actually get the laser to kill itself, but my positioning was off there, so might have been a bit too far actually, based on the way the level sort of curves there.
Dangerous. Fuck you.
My aim actually isn't bad right now. I did mock here before, but then Nate was questioning why I was mocking here, so I'm not.
Fuck you.
You know, I could, in theory, for safety, just scan really far away so I don't scan the laser, and then just get closer and shoot it. As long as the laser isn't scanned, I'm like it's not gonna shoot. Okay, did not mess up this instant enter. But I messed up that one, so. At least I didn't mess up the one that would get me hit. Dude, what is wrong with me today? I should have known I should have been holding like right there. Also, I want somebody to make a custom level. Oh, my camera's all weird here. To make a custom level of the silver case if they haven't already. Ooh, my angles. Camera's all weird here because I went too far at the light. This is weird. I could have used one collateral shot on that, but Yeah, my angles are all messed up now. All because I went a little too far there. Dude. There's only one room where it really matters. And the angle, but based on the way this is going, we'll see. We'll see. Nice aim. Yeah, by then, hopefully I'll have it switched myself. Okay, this angle seems to be back to what it should be. I'm hoping it stays that way, though. If not, I'll take things super safe, and I have a good amount of blood now. Switch to time ring, check blood. Yep, I have a good amount of blood. I should be okay. This guy's dumb. Just tank you. Yeah, I'm the kind of person who I generally wait for, like, at least now, I mean, younger I got more hype, but I'm the kind of person who doesn't get too hyped a lot as much anymore. Just after, you know, being on the internet for that long, but there are certain games where, like, my version of hype is I will buy the game, like, the day of. Like, to me, that's like when a game has my attention. Like, am I gonna buy you the day of? Are you that important to me? And it's like, yes. Otherwise, I will wait. I'm impatient enough, but like, there are certain games, to me, where I will... My version of hype is, will I buy it first day? Like this, the Killer7, I bought this first day. This version. Travis Strikes Again. I will buy that first day. Okay, my angles are good here. I was so worried, but everything, everything's good now. Yo, yeah, fair. Yeah, I'm especially with, like, just saving money and stuff, like, waiting for games. Obviously, most games will get on sale, if not, like, the same year, within, like, a few months, so... But some games are that important, where I have to buy them as quickly as possible. And it does help that, like, Killer7... like, did have a discount on release, so... There is? Maybe I've heard of it and I just don't remember it. Crit shot. Oh, it's difficult. That's why we dodge them. Yeah, I know what you mean. I love how fast this is. There's also a French Suda 51 book, which I want to own, but... Dude, learn how to instant enter, or rather, dodge roll. Yeah, that's true too. Ooh, that was bad. Hello? Hello? Have not messed that up in a while. That's time loss. Oh well. If you actually look at the hex values, you can see what handsome dead is supposed to be, and it's like just a specific version of red, obviously. Well, of course. I was leaving the camellia there left unscanned in case I needed them. That was a shame. I haven't messed that up in a while, but as I've been saying, I'm not playing 100%.
First matchup, Harmon Smith versus Handsome Red.
It's faster if I messed up. My setup was a little off, and my aim wasn't good. But it's faster if you do it from far away as opposed to close up, because you don't actually need to walk up at all after that. Like once you shoot it, the cutscene begins. I haven't messed that setup up in a while. I think that was a little too far, and then I tried to adjust it by going further, see if that helped, but that didn't help.
You're fucked. Fourth matchup, Kaede Smith versus Handsome Light Brown.
Hajime intensifies. I don't feel like I've watched that documentary, I would have remembered.
Fifth matchup, Kevin Smith versus Handsome Dead.
Nice.
Sixth matchup, Dan Smith versus Handsome Blue.
Yep, definitely losing time this chapter. That's okay.
Seventh matchup, Masked
Most of it
Smith
due to just me
versus
messing up that
Handsome
setup on the
Purple.
non-duplicator at the end. Time for Alien Mask.
They know who's the strongest.
And plus my beginning I took a safe strat, so
Final matchup, Garcian Smith versus Handsome Pink.
about what I expected. So I'm still ahead by an okay amount. I mean, you could always go into freelog if you want. See how it looks on PS2? Oh, trust me, I have seen how it looks on PS2. I have entire clips dedicated to it. Yes, yes it is. Curtis angle, yeah. The character models in general on PS2 are just something else. I don't think there's much time to save in these chapters, though. Maybe there was some part I misremembered that went poorly or something. But a Smile 1 and 2 are pretty easy. I guess, actually, my Greg Nightmare wasn't great. I could save time on that, but otherwise, these chapters are pretty straightforward. Like, once you get past the difficulty spike in the run at Encounter 1, and then after Alter Ego, at Alter Ego, the rest of the run is pretty breezy, relatively speaking. Encounter 2 is pretty simple, besides Ayami 2 can be trolly, but Smile in general is pretty easy. Also, reminder that I still want to do a run of Killer 8 on PS2 because I'm a madman. Alright, I'm back. Yo, Pat, how's it going? Good old internet. You didn't miss too much. I should be local recording these, but either way, this run isn't going to be the end-all run. Gotta make sure you don't miss the scan there. If you don't scan, then obviously the duplicator does not die. That causes issues. Almost pressed the wrong hotkey there. Actually, had I not scanned the duplicator, there's a way to salvage that. The duplicator, rather the camellia in front of the duplicator does not die. Although it might die there, so if you didn't scan it. But either way, you have that camellia there to make up for the blood if you accidentally forgot to scan the duplicator. So it'd still be time loss, but it wouldn't be run over, most likely. I should try that though next time. Not next time, but rather for practice. See what happens if I don't scan it. The level 5 shot should kill the camellia, because it normally misses the camellia. It shoots other things, and it shoots the flower smile behind you. Oh, I thought I missed that, actually. Nice. I thought I was slightly off there. It is a pretty impressive flip. He can do it even up and down stairs, somehow. Without getting injured. Wind ring. Oh. Should have done a neutral turn there. I'm gonna take it really safe on the timer smile. Based on how I'm playing. I don't want it to be run over. Obviously. We're this far, this close to the end. In theory, a neutral turn is faster there, but doing a backflip gives me a great, easy instant enter there. Just hold right to get into Vinculum Gate. I might have to try with a neutral turn though. I forget what the angle with a neutral turn is, but I remember it being a little bit awkward. I've been thinking, I've been toying around with tasking. Like, it's on my list of things to do, but as of right now, it's a pretty low priority thing. I'm mainly interested in real-time runs myself. I've done a few very minor tests, and I've done a few videos on YouTube to show off more difficult tricks with tasks that are possible on console, but not very reliable. My aim is so bad. But as of right now, it's just not on my radar, really. Okay. Losing some time, but I don't care. Run is still going. This won't be a big PB, but I believe it'll be probably a 30-second PB. Assuming nothing else goes wrong. Like me not hitting the right junction at the right time. I was actually thinking of doing like a Hopper 7 speed run because that's pretty short. Doing that like as a warm-up, or at least, you know, like a proof of concept for what the full game could be one day, but yeah, it's just not on my radar. I have so many things I want to do with this, with both No More Heroes games, and then some other casual things I want to do. Like, I had a Silver Case playthrough I was doing, but I ended up not finishing it because the internet was bad, but then my internet's, while still not great, it's behaving, besides a few stream drops now and then, but might bump that back up on my priority list to finish that off. And then I want to do a playthrough of Flower, Sun, and Rain on stream, and then I want to do 25th Ward stuff, because I still have not streamed 25th Ward at all, so yeah, a lot of things I still want to do on stream. And just tasking is not really in the cards for me right now. Turn into mask. It is 6. Bad aim. Aim on the first two guys was okay though. Nice though. A little slow on that last one, but that wasn't a half bad blockers. Oof, missed that. I wish they didn't play Nest in this room and they just let Election Plot play. Let that build up be awesome. Whoa. Lock on was weird there. Gundam Mask, you're funny. That's such a tacked on upgrade too. Like, if you could keep mass upgrades for, like, New Game Plus, you'd want to go through the chapters again, like, it wouldn't be that bad, but it's just, yeah, it's random. Level 2 shot, then a level 1 shot, and then regular shots. Used to swap to Dan, but it's still so quick as Mask. Still want to retime that with these new load times. And the quick swap, but I think Mask still might be faster. Because of the small amount of seconds you need to change to a persona. Still, I still think Mask still saves time ultimately. Aim. Hard puzzle. Good question. Maybe you should ask to talk to the owner. That one always catches me off guard. And I have to use the mouse for the terminal because it's faster. That one always is awkward for me too. I like I'm holding some weird junction in between. Oh no 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 no! Oops, I accidentally clicked something on my computer. What? Nevada. Oh. Yeah. Hell, so. Still getting used to. That was my bad, wasting a few seconds fumbling there, but still need to get used to not just PC controllers, but PC game streaming. Because there is a risk of accidentally clicking things that you don't mean to click, like I did there. Yeah, in the Japanese version, the passwords are different, as most of you probably know already, but he dies like 10 years apart, like exactly 10 years apart, which is a weird thing. They changed it to this version so he doesn't die exactly 10 years from the day he was born. Huh. Yeah, sure, if you want to add a diegetic reason for it, I can dig it. Now I'm thinking Pac Reiner, and I'm thinking Pac-Man, but Garcian. That's another Incinerator that I'm bad at. Greg Nightmare's a good... So is Dimitri Nightmare. Nightmare is just an ominous last name. It just makes you instantly cool. Okay, better than my last one. Not great, but better. I like doing a few shots there because I don't want to shoot too early and miss as he's swinging. And Suda's good at names too. Like, just names in general. Fun facts. I might lose a bit of time here due to me just misclicking. Hard to tell. Yeah, I'm gonna lose time here. Been slowly siphoning off time as this run's been going on. Great start, weak ending, essentially. How did I miss? I've never missed that. That's funny. Eek, I didn't think I missed that much time. Where'd I go wrong? Dang. That's pretty sad. Dang, I lost way more time there. I don't know what caused that time loss. Like, my terminal passwords weren't that bad. If nothing else, this will be a PB, if a minor one. Yeah, the first half of this run was excellent. The second half, not so much. No, my lockers were actually pretty good. I managed to shoot 2 of them before the second broken hit me. Like, the brokens always hit you there. We tank them deliberately there. My Kaede aim, like, my aim on the third one was bad, but my aim on the first 2 were okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just, like, all the minor mistakes I've been making, they're stacking up. But a PB is a PB. I will always take a PB. And, whoops. My mistake, I rubbed it against my my stomach. Accidentally. But I didn't have any accidental personality swaps. Which is nice. At least it's better in that regard than my old run. I'm thinking maybe next time I should make my dead zone a little bit more sensitive. Maybe that'll help mitigate me when my issues and I'm not playing as well. Missing all those instant enters. Maybe I could have it be a bit more sensitive. Could also help with aiming. Not a whole lot more sensitive, just a little bit more. Don't enter the Harmon room, don't enter the Harmon room, don't enter the Harmon room, don't enter the Harmon room. Didn't enter the Harmon room, nice. Didn't enter the Harmon room. Didn't enter the Harmon room, nice. You can go upstairs before hitting this cutscene, but then Amir isn't up there to shoot. Save Japan, alright, we got voters already. Well, I'll count your vote anyway. In theory, it's best to just shoot as far away from as possible, but it's easy to lose time if you're far away, so I just get up close. And credits time. I will laugh if I somehow lose like 5 seconds on that chapter for no reason whatsoever. Something tells me that would be a little bit bloodier if someone were to do that in real life, but I wouldn't know, and I don't want to find out if it would be.
No.
Save Japan. Oh, we got another. Okay.
It can't be.
Welcome, Mike Tyson. We got another vote.
Oh, a misunderstanding.
Movies. I don't know. Movies, right? I know, I'm reminded at the end of Fight Club, spoilers for a movie like nearly old enough to be adult in America, but you know the ending where he shoots himself in the mouth, and he comes away like being able to talk like right after. But I always found that funny. Like he's not in like searing pain, like his jaw is like still attached. He's able to talk after, and it's surprisingly lucid, all things considered. Great movie, by the way. Haven't read the book. And after the regular credits play, we also get the credits, regular as in, you know, the original credits from the GameCube version. We get the one for the remaster staff, specifically. I actually haven't double-checked. How long is this chapter compared to console? I need to double-check. Looks good. Great movie. Yeah, I've heard the book is, or rather the movie is better than the book. Indeed. And cue second credits. Fun fact, this game is actually DRM free on Steam, so you don't even need Steam running to play it. Whenever I actually play a copy of Moonlight Syndrome and it gets an English translation. Patch. Or, you know, just an outright translation. Official one. People are working on a translation patch, though. Oh, whoops. That's my bad, because I don't remember my hotkeys, apparently. That's not actually time loss, that's just me being bad. Forget. Yep, great game. I've been playing this game for 10 years. Is it actually over 10 years? 2007 is when I played it. Yeah, over 10 years. At least 2007. Maybe 2008. Alright, so we got two Save Japans earlier. Welcome, Ultima. Oh, for the first time, very nice. Yep, ending is crazy. It is certainly an unforgettable ending. How do I not get sick of this game? I just haven't. That's I guess that's why I got into speedrunning this game. It's just I wanted to keep playing it, even though the gameplay isn't necessarily the main draw. But I just wanted to keep playing it, enjoying the atmosphere and everything. And I love it that much, enough so that I literally own 5 copies. This is my 5th version of the game that I own. Yeah, this is the best version of the game, so good one to finish on. Basically the GameCube version, plus some nice quality of life features and better load times. Did anybody else save Kill Japan? It doesn't matter in the run because I skipped the scenes, but at least you get the satisfaction of knowing you got the vote. They got 2 saves earlier. They were saving Japan, I guess. 3 to save. I'm gonna just welcome. Hey, give it a go. Learn how to instant enter. Got 1 kill, 3 to save, 1 to kill. Yeah, the atmosphere is great. Alright, we're still on a save. Unless we get a bunch of kill in a row. Alright, we're saving Japan. Run, Garcia, run. Flash that smile. He's this dude. There you go, that's the answer. I could have shot from further away. Just one more input left, and then be GG. So, alas, could have been like a minute PB. But, yeah, my first half was excellent. My second half, not excellent. Maybe excellent's a bit much, considering I admitted my gameplay wasn't perfect, but, first half was at least good, if only due to the fact that I had better strats. Alright, just one more thing to go. Probably not. Or if it is, it won't be anytime soon. I'm not going to submit to an AGDQ. Split! Okay. I will take that.
You're awake from your nightmare.
Harmon, the world won't change. All it does is turn. Now, let's dance.
Yes, say true, but they're a little different. Alright, so, good run. Let me show off the full splits. My mouse is being a little weird. It's a wireless mouse. It doesn't always like me. There you go. There are all the credits to this game. Or rather, all of the splits to this game, so... Yep, you can see. It was basically from halfway to encounter onward where things were not good. But overall, I still PB'd. And got a lot of good golds. So that was fun. So I did the run tonight. A lot to improve upon. I might fiddle with some dead zone settings on my laptop, or rather my controller, but I was also, like, admittedly, I was off today. I could feel my gameplay wasn't quite smooth, but good run. PB is a PB.